Hi, this is Christy, aka The Preacher. I know it's been a while, so I thought I would smush two wrestling reviews into one. So I'm going to review Battleground and then Raw. So first, Battleground. I almost forgot it was on, and then at 7:30, and I said, "Ooh, Battleground." So, clicked on the WWE Network. What's great about the WWE Network is that it says you can watch it from the beginning, so I didn't really miss anything. Yay! So, I watched it from the beginning. Okay, so I am going to start right from the get-go. The last match, the Punjabi prison match, crap. I cannot believe he won that way. Although the return of the Great Khali is nice to see, unexpected. I did not like the fact that the WWE title was won in the way that it was won. I was obviously rooting for Randy Orton to win. Various reasons. I don't think that I can't even think of the guy's name. Honestly, Davari? Is it? I don't know. I don't think he's ready to be champion material. It wasn't too long ago where he lost to Mojo Rawley in the Battle Royal. And yeah, everybody says it was because of Rob Gronkowski that he lost, but I don't buy that for a minute. And the fact that it was that close to begin with, that Mojo Rawley almost beat him, and did beat him, by the way, should say a whole lot, for one. And now all of a sudden he's WWE champion. That doesn't seem right. All of a sudden they just pushed him to championship status. I don't get that. And he's not very attractive. They need an attractive champion. If you want somebody to start, to play the daytime shows, you need an attractive person to do that. He's not. So those are two right there. I did find it weird that they all of a sudden pushed him at the last minute to be champion status. I found that kind of bizarre. They looked around and said, "Hey, we can't find anybody else. We might as well." I don't understand why they didn't pick Mojo. Why couldn't they push Mojo? He won the Battle Royal. Why not push Mojo Rawley into that title picture? That would have made better sense to me. But whatever. I guess because Mojo is a face and Randy Orton's a face, and it didn't make sense, so they just said, okay, let's get a heel. Davari's a heel, but he wasn't ready to be. I still don't think he's ready. The fact that he needs help to keep the title should say that he's not ready. He's just not up to the Randy Orton status. He isn't. Great Khali, however, let's make that Great Khali champion. Just hand the belt over to Great Khali. Give him the belt. Make him champion again. That makes more sense than Davari. Come on. Great Khali could do it by himself. He didn't need help. Let's see. Sorry about that. I'm just so upset with how that turned out. Let's see. Italia winning? That was great. I couldn't see a better result. It's long overdue. She's paid her dues. She should actually become the next champion. She really should. She's been overlooked way too long. She's been scratching and clawing to the top of that mountain for so long. that she really should be champion. She should have been champion a long time ago. And she should have kept it. She should have kept that champion as long as Nikki should have kept that championship belt. That's what I'm saying. She's been there long enough that she should have kept it as long as Nikki has kept it. And she hasn't. WWE has not given her the respect that she deserves. And she deserves a lot of it. She is not your typical diva. She doesn't have that typical diva look. She has that powerhouse look, and she has that experience, and she needs to be champion. She needs to be champion for a long time. Heel face, gotta love her. She's been paying her dues, and she's been working her tail off for a very long time, and she's been doing whatever the WWE has told her to do. She's been playing a fool. She's been played the fool. She does whatever they tell her to do. And you know what? It's time. I'm sorry, I get mad. I get mad at the WWE when they overlook people. And it's upsetting. They just pass her by. They gave Nikki Bella, that championship for how long? And Natalya barely gets a chance. Natalya gets that belt for just a tiny bit in her whole WWE career. She got it for a tiny segment of her whole career. And Nikki Bella is the longest women's champion. That to me is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Natalya has the better talent. Is the better talent than Nikki Bella. But Nikki Bella is the longest WWE Women's Champion. That to me is crap. Total crap. And now they're doing the same thing. Alexa Bliss? Really? How many times are you going to give her the belt? You're doing the same exact thing. Overlooking great people to give under horrible rated stars championships. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, WWE. Look at yourself. Look around. See the talent you have. You're never going to give Natalya Jax a time of day, but you're going to give Alexa Bliss title after title after title. Shame on you. Shame. What a shame. It almost makes me want to watch it. How unfair it seems. And now Natalya gets her chance, so I'm excited. Still don't know what's going on with Lana and Tamina. That's interesting. Let's see what goes on with that. New Day are the new tag champs on SmackDown. Good job for them. Kevin Owens getting that U.S. title back. You can clearly see that his one shoulder was off. AJ Styles' one shoulder was off the mat. So clearly, referee made a mistake. But he was blinded during the match. So, of course, his ruling stands, blah, blah, blah. Kevin Owens wins the match by default. So, here we go again. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, back again. Hopefully, AJ Styles will win the title back, because he definitely needs it back. He should get it back. And that match between Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura. Of course, Shinsuke was going to win that match. He had Corbin beat. Corbin knew it. That's why he cheap shotted him. And Then, of course, came back in the ring and cheap shot at him again. Because Corbin knows Shinsuke has his number. What would be really nice to see, and if I was in the creative team on SmackDown, I would say, okay, let's have a match. This time, let's do it for the suitcase. Yeah, let's put the suitcase up for grabs. Yeah, no holds barred, no DQ, but let's do it for the suitcase. Let's see who comes up with it. Gives, so maybe Shinsuke could become WWE champion. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see that. I don't like to see Baron Corbin become WWE champion. Well, okay, so see, Baron Corbin has ring talent. But then I heard him in the ring, and he sounds like an idiot. No offense, Baron. I like your in-ring talent. I really do. But sometimes, every now and then, I hear you in the ring when you're talking crap to your competitors, and you sound like a bobbling. You sound like an idiot. I'm sorry. You just sound like you're just uneducated. I just don't like it. Of course, I just sounded uneducated trying to say the word I was trying to say. So, there you go. Babbling. There you go. That's the word. Babbling. Babbling idiot. Started with the B. Was close enough. Anyway. And I don't understand what's going on with your bald spot, by the way. You seem like you're very young, but you got a bald spot with long hair. Like everybody was making fun of Shawn Michaels for that. Shawn Michaels? Anyway. So, I would try to do something with that, too. Because, I think you are talented. I do. I think you're talented as a heel. I think you're gonna go a long way, Baron. I really do. So I would fix the bald spot, work on your in-ring communication, so you don't sound like an idiot, and you could go far. You really could. So keep up the good work on that stuff and work on the other. There you go. Because I have seen wrestlers come and go, so I can't say I know what I'm talking about, but I have seen wrestlers come and go. I've been watching wrestling for a while. But I've seen you do have talent. You really do. And you do have a look. You do have a look. You have the height. You have, wrestler's physique. You do have a style. I love your ring entrance. Very, very cool. So there's things I like about Baron, and there's things I don't like about Baron. Love Shinsuke. Love him. Love him. Yeah. When he first came out, because I don't watch, developmental. But when he first came out, I was just captivated. Alright, now, I don't hope this doesn't insult him in any way. But he kind of reminds me of a mix between, well, I want to say Michael Jackson, but I'm not really a fan of Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson and Prince, and like kind of like in that rock star, like they were kind of like captivating because they were, you didn't know what to expect from them. They're very individual, very much individuals, and how they dressed, and definitely Prince. He was very far out there. Rest in peace, both of you guys, by the way. it's hard to. I can't believe I just compared them to deceased people, but they were very much unique individuals. You know what I mean? They had this uniqueness about them that made them very captivating in their industry, and it's what I think that Shinsuke brings to WWE. He comes out there in the ring and he has this uniqueness. His music comes out there. First of all, it's very unique. Nobody comes out with the music like that. And then he comes to the ring and he has his own his swagger down there, and it's not all the same. It's not all, and his movements in the ring very different. Like, he just captivates you. He does. So he has the same uniqueness that he brings that they brought to it in the, so that's why I compare it to him. Very unique individual. I like that. And I can see where they get the artist from. When I call him the artist, Shinsuke, because artists are very unique themselves. Any artist who creates a painting, they're not going to paint it all the same. They're very unique in how they do it. Brushstrokes are very different in how they do it. And artists are very unique individuals themselves. Picasso was never not like Van Gogh, and Van Gogh was not like any other. And other famous painters, artists that you have ever known, you could not say they were like in any way. They were unique in their own right, and some of them would even say that a lot of them were a little bit nuts. So maybe Shinsuke is a little bit nuts too, just like they are. Who knows? Alright, so that was about Battleground. Let's move on to Raw. I saw Raw, obviously, because I wouldn't be commenting if I didn't. Nia completely destroyed Emma. Emma still talks smack about Kurt Angle's son. Not very wise. Very stupid of you, actually. Should be smarter than that, Emma. Dean Ambrose not quite there yet with Seth Rollins, as you could tell. They won. I think he's warming up to the idea of, I guess trusting Seth again, but not quite there yet. Hopefully they'll get it together. Like the Brock Lesnar match for SummerSlam, that's going to be hard for Brock Lesnar to conquer all three of those guys, that's for sure. Let's see him trying to do that, especially with Braun Strowman in the mix. Bravo. Sorry. Bravo, Kurt Angle, and adding Braun Strowman to that. Did not think you had the nutsack for that. Yes, I know I used very tough words on that. I didn't think the WWE had it in them to add Braun Strowman, because I think Braun Strowman could win it all. You heard what Braun Strowman said? He just cares about piling bodies, and I believe that. He was piling all those bodies, and he can do it. I believe he can. Go Braun. I want Braun to win. So a Braun Strowman fan. Only because I've been liking him kicking Roman Reigns' ass for the last, I don't know how many months. I just been liking it. It really have. Just because I just hated the fact that he beat The Undertaker. They had to pass the torch to Roman Reigns, of all people. When, I don't know what the percentage is, but I know there's a lot of percent of, Universe, WWE Universe fans that do not like Roman Reigns. And did not like the fact that he was the one that got passed the torch. Okay? It's not his yard. You're not the biggest dog in there. Okay? Braun Strowman is. Enzo, Kaz. Oh my gosh. Kaz with the Big Show. No way. It makes me feel really sad, upset for the Big Show, okay? Because it just makes it look like the Big Show is old. Now, I know the Big Show is older in comparison to Kaz, but okay. When you hear the announcer saying, "Well, this is the best we've ever seen the Big Show," or that, and then Kaz is beating up the Big Show, that doesn't really say that much for the Big Show now, does it? That this says this is the best shape the Big Show's been in, and then Kaz is beating him up. That doesn't sound very great. You know what I mean? So either the announcers need to shut up and stop saying that, because they were just not saying they were saying that not too long ago. This is the best shape the Big Show's been in. Or the Big Show needs to start kicking Kaz's behind, okay? Because it's just not looking good for the Big Show. It looks bad. It makes the Big Show look old, and that's not a good thing when you're starting to look old. It makes you look like, okay, now it's gonna make them pass the giant torch to Kaz. And first of all, if you're gonna pass the giant torch, you're gonna pass it to Braun Strowman, who is actually, let's face it, the giant. Okay, not Kaz, who is actually shorter than the Big Show. Because when you did see him face to face, he was shorter than the Big Show. Let's face it. So we're not passing the giant torch over to Kaz. Let's not do that. So and I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't like that. I don't like it when the WWE has to embarrass another superstar and has to boost up another superstar by embarrassing another superstar. I just don't like that. Either you don't have to do that to boost. You don't have to do that. You really don't. I mean, I feel bad for Curtis Hawkins. He comes out there every week and gets his butt beat. And what for? What for? I guess to get paid. I guess you get paid either way. You win, you lose, you get paid. I don't know. It's just upsetting. I guess I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Curtis Hawkins, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for Curtis Hawkins. I know. I'm saying that. I'm saying I feel sorry for Curtis Hawkins. He gets there every week. He gets his butt beat. He loses every match he's in. And, for a paycheck. He loses for a paycheck. Well, I guess that's similar from being gay for pay. You gotta do it just to get paid. But, I guess it's not as bad, because whatever. Anyway. Sorry. People make money in strange ways. Let's just put it that way. And it makes money somehow. Get your name out there. Bailey won. Who cares? I don't. At this point, I don't really care. I just keep giving the title to Alexa Bliss, like I said before. I'll just be impressed when they finally decide, hey, let's try to give it to Nia Jax. I'll be impressed with that. At this point, I just don't care. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I haven't. Have we even seen Mickey James or Dana Brooks for a while? No, they like fell off the planet. Let's ignore them. They're not even like around in the picture at all. Um so let's not care about those divas, those women wrestlers at all. Let's forget they exist. It must be tough to be a WWE superstar. It must be really tough. You wonder why so many of them get addicted to drugs and have alcohol related problems. And so many of them die so young from heart related issues and drug addiction, and then they get serious injuries, and because they have to push themselves. They got to be seen, because if you're not seen, then you're forgotten. That is you get used and abused and thrown out, forgotten, or then you get thrown in the background. You get thrown in the back. Okay, you get tossed in the back. I see Finley back there every once in a while in a suit. That's nice. Or I forgot the southern short southern guy's name. Anyway, also in a suit, comes out there sometimes to check on people. When Braun Strowman was stuck, Jamie Noble? Jamie Noble! There you go, that's his name, Jamie Noble. Didn't forget Jamie Noble. I see him around, they probably got seriously injured and can't wrestle anymore, and they get thrown in a suit and say, hey, we still want you around because we know you got seriously injured because you were working for us. And, we're liable for that, so we're going to keep you on the payroll because we feel kind of guilty for that. So, here you go. There's a token job for you. And then you got the Road Dogg. I saw him on Total Divas. He's still running around there. So you get them running around because your WWE still feels guilty, because what else you can do? You just toss them around. You cause their injuries, bouncing on the mat, breaking their necks, completely devastating their whole body to where they're addicted to pain pills. Kurt Angle came back. He was addicted to pain pills. I knew it had to be. Honestly, I thought it was steroids, to be honest with you. It was the reason he left, was steroids. I didn't think it was pain medication. But I'm not surprised that it was pain medication. Of course it's pain medication. When you gotta hobble around on like hurt limbs, trying to keep your job, because someone younger who doesn't know any better, doesn't know that the WWE is gonna try to find someone to replace you once you get hurt. You gotta keep a paycheck to support your family. So that's what. So they still gotta take pop these pain medications so they can still wrestle. They gotta keep their jobs, and then they get addicted. That's what happens. And then then that doesn't work. They gotta find some harder drugs. So harder drugs. And then you wonder why they don't pass their drug tests and get suspended, because they get hurt in your ring. So I'm sorry, I went on a little thing there. Now, I did see a video where it talked about Viscera, who passed away. Viscera is a huge dude who is wrestling. Okay, now he died of coronary heart attack or something, and I heard that his widow is trying to sue the WWE for liability, and it's still ongoing. Now, I'm not sure if the WWE is liable because he could have gotten a heart attack just walking down the street, being that big, to be honest with you. So I'm not really sure she's gonna win that case. I'm not sure how liable the WWE can possibly be. If anything, he was at least getting some exercise being in that ring. You know, he was at least getting some exercise. Get you know, working out, trying to wrestle. At least he was getting some exercise. Now, why the wife wasn't trying to be like, maybe we need to put you on a diet. Maybe not eat this huge giant stuff. Not saying that I shouldn't be talking about that. I'm sorry. That's not good. But the fact is, the WWE might not be held liable because he was a big guy. You can't determine whether he would have had a heart attack in the ring or at home or just driving in his car. He could have had a heart attack anywhere, and the WWE could not necessarily been liable. And he was getting exercise, which would have been a good thing, I would think. I think the exercise would have helped him lose weight, not have killed him. I don't know. I don't think you could have. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think. I think she's just looking for some payday there. I hate to say that, but I don't think you can hold liable for him being that big. Now, honestly, there's other cases where WWE could be held liable if I don't know. I was sad seeing that video of all those wrestlers that passed away. Most of them were drug overdoses. They were addicted to drugs. Probably related to the pain and, having pain issues. And they weren't old. They weren't necessarily old when they died. They were, relatively young. It was sad seeing that list. Made you think, though. Just kind of sad. And then there was the one video I saw where it was deaths in the ring. A lot of it was like heart attacks. People were dropping elbows on people's chests or something. They would like get a heart attack and die in the middle of the ring. That was depressing. One was pretty recent, and it was a Lucha Underground one. Rey Mysterio caused. Well, I don't want to say Rey Mysterio killed him. That's not true. Heart attacks will happen. It was a freak incident. Freak incidents happen. Jerry the King Lawler got a heart attack when he was in a match. Remember? Remember that? Yeah, he had a heart attack in the middle of the ring during a match. Well, not in the middle of the ring. The heart attack happened after his match, but it was related to the match he was in. So, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is Christy, aka the Preacher, signing off. I will do another review on some other wrestling shows later on this week. Stay tuned for that.